There once was a Merc that went to war. The name of the mech was a hand up for. Ships dropped down, contracts went up. Brawlers, Clanamex brawl. Soon may the Clanamex come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. She had not moved 2 clicks or more when down on her a madcap boy. Clanner called, but Shaw swore he'd take bondsmen in tow. Soon may the Clanamex come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. Before the Merc had hit the throttle, an elemental cramped up and caught it. Climbed the sad grappled and fought it till she burned him off. Soon may the Clanamex come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. No shot was held, missiles were freed. The Clanner's mind was not of green, as he belonged to the warrior's queen. He'd take a bondsman home. Soon may the Clanamex come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. Solo! Soon may the Clanamex come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. For 40 days or even more, the Mercs went back and forth once more. All mechs were lost, there were only 4, but still that Merc didn't go. Soon may the Clanamex come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. Soon may the Clanamex come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. Soon may the Clanamex come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. As far as I've heard, the Charles still on, the pay's not cut and the clan's not gone. The Clanner Lance makes his regular call to patrol the Merc's last man. Soon may the Clanamex come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. Soon may the Clanamex come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. I love to go a-blundering while leading our attack. As I do, I love to sing while driving my hunchback. I love to fight in city squares, throwing all I see. And when the enemy appears, how happy I will be. Kills for me, look for all. Kills for me, think of all the combat salvage. Kills for me, look for all. Please come find my hunchback. When 100 tonners threaten me and try to strike me down, they soon find I will not flee, eat auto cannon rounds. Kills for me, look for all. Kills for me, think of all the combat salvage. Kills for me, look for all. Please come find my hunchback. I fought my share of enemies and never once in fear. The auto cannon speaks for me, and then they disappear. So bring your best mechs down to me, your pilots I will burn. And when you run away from here, here's hoping you will learn. Kills for me, look for all. Kills for me, think of all the combat salvage. Kills for me, look for all. Please hunchback. The hunchback is a doctrine choice, and if you think that's wrong, then why is it you're listening to our own marching song? 'Cause for me, blue for all, 'cause for me, think of all the colored salvage. 'Cause for me, blue for all, please come by my hunchback.
Hey there, folks. Welcome back to WBPL 76. I am the stormiest of songs. With me today is Andy. Unfortunately, Cookie is not feeling well today. She is not up to it. So, I am playing a bit of Super Metroid for all y'all. Until Mr. Will comes.
Weren't we just here like a while ago?
I think. Now, as much as I would like to do Fusion X on stream, I'm not a very good, like, I would want to play through it once or twice before.
Save all the animals. I was expecting you to say, this isn't the game, Andy.
Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at
So,
peace.
I always find it funny. I can't remember if it's a 5th or an 8th, but sampling that voice line took up about a 5th or an 8th of the cartridge. Games are so... Back when a game like this was measured in kilobytes.
Mother brain.
Yes.
Just imagine what they did with her body.
Huh, now that I think about it, this game technically passes the Bechdel test.
What's the backdoor test?
Bechdel test is there a what do you call it? Is there a scene where two women talk to each other about something?
Wait, what?
It's one of those really dumb ideas that comes from college literature classes. You aren't writing a woman well unless you can write her in a context male character.
Okay.
Parentheses, silly modern college.
Yeah.
But just because that scene is Mother Brain and Samus, shooting at each other, it's like, it passes the Bechdel test.
How do you know they weren't shooting each other over a man?
Oh, I'm pretty sure the Metroid doesn't have a gender, so... And it's not like she really cared about Houston. Hey there, Burger. So, yeah, Cookie is not feeling well today, so I am filling a lot until such a time as Will does the thing. I've been doing so much music lately, work and work and work and fun, that I need a little break, and so, here's Super. Capture cards work. Yeah. If I had more time, I would stream Metroid hacks on WBPL. The problem is, much as I love Metroid, I'm a mediocre Metroid player, and so like a lot of hacks, even the really good ones, are still very much built for typically higher caliber. Oh no!
Oh no, it's Pterodactyl Man!
Although, if one remembers correctly, their, whatchamacallit, burning strats, can't actually beat this Ridley, so it's just faster to let him damage you time to get.
Whee! Emergency!
Self-destruct sequence activate. Evacuate colony.
Evacuate your colon immediately!
Oh god! Andy, I'm vulnerable to the power of suggestion. You shouldn't do that to me. Now I need to clean my chair.
Actually, we should be nicer. This is, or I should be nicer. This is Cookie Mama's stream.
Yes, yes. We'll try to be more wholesome than our usual naughty selves. Crispy and Whacker aren't here, so that should actually be. I was hoping Whacker could be here, but he's at his parents at the moment.
Oh god, this is making me sick.
Yep.
Quick, get on Eggman's platform.
Yes, yes, that's true. Yeah, no, the Metroid games are very early in my development, so I tend to think of them as sort of my touch point for sci-fi, them and the
Planet ZBs. The best.
best.
The best around, and no one's ever gonna get you down.
So, when I did some Metroid hacking myself, and I never published it because I lost that hard drive, there is quite a bit of interesting stuff you learn about SNES game. So, the color palettes were a lot more solidified back then because you only had 16 bits to work with. So, there can only ever be 16 different colors on screen. That's going to include shading in your outlines. And in the same light, you're only going to have 16 channels for sound. That includes sound effects, every shot of the thing, your landing, animals making noise, and the music, including all the individual tracks of them, because these are not mixed in the MIDI. So, it was definitely a game of learning what to do with your... Yep. You ever played this growing up, Andy?
I didn't really have a Super Nintendo and onward.
Ah.
And I didn't play the Metroid for Nintendo. The only games we had for Nintendo were it came on one cartridge. It was Super Mario and Duck Hunt.
Okay, yeah.
Terminator 2, which was a hard game, and Dino Ricky. What else? That's like what comes to mind.
Hobbies and possibly...
I'd love to show people what Dino Ricky is like. That is a weird, like, trippy game. It's like a top-down, like... You know those games where you're in a jet, you're slowly going over the horizon, and it's kind of bullet helly?
Yeah.
It's like that, but you're a caveman, and you're running around on, like, the ground, and dinosaurs are shooting fireballs and crap at you.
Rooster Buffalo says, "Oh, Samus blew up the planet your factory was on? I'm sorry, we do not cover acts of Samus." Technically, speedrunners would be shouting at me right now, but that's fine, because much as we can in...
We're not speed running, dude. We're chill running.
Yeah.
I guess this is a pirate-based planet because they've got, like, the monster faces.
Yeah, so this was once the homeworld of the Gozo, who were the bird people who took Samus in. They're all but extinct. The Rin were the last. Or mostly, as Metroid Dread will bring. And now she has learned that the space pirates have started using home as... at least that's the first.
Am I wrong? Was it said that space pirates were actually a species? They're not actually pirates.
So they comprise a few different species, but because the entire species is off of piracy, or at least all the instances of them the Federation at. Getting used to the name again. There we go. Now, I emphasize that I'm a very mediocre player of this game, but apparently Whacker thinks I'm absolutely terrible at it because I was having trouble with a controller layout on an emulator, and he took that as my actual playing ability. But we're not playing on emulator, so that won't be a problem. And, Aiden, feel free to join us.
Hell yeah. Join us, meat patrons. Oh.
Yeah.
Map data accessed. I mean, if you live here, you should already have the map, so... Unless they moved around the furniture so much.
Well, and then it's also possibly like a mechanically active. Oh, right, I can't. The Aiden says Nig for about to go for the sustenance. What did you make, Rooster?
You played Super Mario World, right?
Yeah.
You know how in the underground levels they have the bats that fly down from the ceiling?
Yeah.
I always thought they were parrots. Those few pixels that were like their nose, I thought was a beak.
So did I, actually. Oh.
Uh-oh. You have Chozo in death. So the Chozo, this is a robot, right?
Yeah, this is a Torizo. Chozo War Machine.
Could you imagine like a weird streaming service series of Metroid?
I mean, yeah, but there would almost be no point.
Yeah.
I only say that because, while we've seen some exceptions now that have restored a little bit of faith in the possibility video game-based movies aren't always all that good, and B, you want a Metroid movie, then, quite frankly, just go source material. Fired it, which is the Aliens.
I'm thinking more TV series, like Castlevania, maybe.
It could be good.
There wouldn't be a lot of exposition, though, because, like...
Yeah, most Metroid games, the exposition's done in the first 10 minutes. Wait, right.
Like even in battle stuff, you have to have like she'd have to bring along some like a plucky sidekick or something for her or something like that, or a group of.
In the comics, there were, and also in Metroid Other M, but we can. Other M ever existed.
Or there would be like a group of like, I don't know, Federation like grunts that come with her, and she has to protect them and like all that.
Yeah, that happens in the remake of Metroid 2 and other. There's a character from the comic books named Houston who will see his corpse in, as they strongly suggest.
I found a secret, the secret, the secret. I found a secret.
Garlic herb. That sounds yum. Run into things like a rude asshole. Yeah, as Desert Owl let us know, Cookie's alright, she's just hyper exhausted. So we interrupt your regularly scheduled wholesome for this sweaty trash. Now, obviously I don't actually have to go here yet, but I am, for the sake of, obviously I haven't played this, the room that accessed this early. But these statues will one by one turn from gold to stone as I defeat the main bosses. Once I defeated all 4 of them, that's how I get into. But those statues must be destroyed. Right.
I don't know. I just kind of wonder what it'd like to be to see like a good quality animation of the fight and stuff. You know?
Yeah, no, it could be good.
She has that. She has that AI, right? That talks to her.
After Feud.
Oh.
So the one on the Game Boy. Which, is itself not a bad game, but a lot of, Metroid players will put it because it's a lot more hand-holdy than Super Metroid was, but truth be told, a lot of games that are on Game Boy, because a lot of times they were meant to be played, like, the backseat of a car, you know, by a kid from classes they hard as the console game. At least initially. Then Pokemon happened. Ice the Bite says, hey, it's the original Castlevania. I feel like either Aiden would agree with you emphatically or scream at you. Or which?
Why not both?
Dun 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 dun! Ow. We are now in Brinstar, the jungle. Okay, so growing up, what games?
Let's see. Of course, there was Mario 1 and Mario 3. I remember having a hard time I never beat it, trying to play that Terminator 2 game. Dino Ricky was a bitch, and I only beat it after I found other means to play it later on when I was older. Cough, cough.
Yes.
Let's see.
Ooh, looks like we might be joined by the Chief.
Hey, hey, Super Chief.
Oh yeah.
Super Chief. Super Chief. He's Super Chiefy.
What is up, people?
Hey, the cookie are tired, and we are playing Super Metroid, and we are talking about favorite game of childhood.
Oh man, dude. Anything I played on the GameCube. So like Thousand Year Door, Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, I'm playing through Thousand Year Door right now, actually.
I think a lot of mine would probably be Final Fantasy related, to be honest, because that's kind of what I was into.
I would play the Final Fantasy games more when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely that factors in. But yeah, I was playing this when I was like 9 or 10.
Oh yeah. Oh. Also, I loved Donkey Kong 64.
Was excellent.
And there was times when I had access to a Nintendo 64, and those are always just a blast.
Yeah. 64 era, the big ones. Green of Time, of course, Gemini.
Cool.
For the Sega, I played a lot of Vector Man. I remember we got it, and there was like, it claimed like there's a chance that if you beat it, you can win a prize.
That's when they were still trying stuff like that. Well, they still do, but it's a little more whatever because of the internet.
Well, it would have like given you a code or something if you beat it at the end or something. But I remember beating it, and my dad was watching it. It seemed like he was more disappointed than I was. But also a funny game I remember playing. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was a Looney Tunes game where you were Coyote, going through different levels, and you'd meet the other Looney Tune characters.
I think I remember that game.
Oh yeah, I remember playing the Tiny Toons Advent. We rented the Tiny Toons Adventure game for a while.
Yeah. Remember that.
Back in the day when you could rent games.
Ooh, Star Fox was.
We need your help, Star Fox.
What is it called? Like, it's called Wild Blue. It's the.
Oh,
I
Blast
think
Blue?
you can look it up on Steam. It's like it's a Star Fox kind of,
Oh, the one that, yeah, we got Star Fox at home, and it still looks really.
I think it's more like we want more Star Fox. Let's make our own.
Yeah. Okay, so we are now at the first, well, we've had a mini-boss. But this is the first kind of area. Technically a
I thought that was
mini-boss.
like a bunch of bombs. It's a giant chestnut.
Yes, sir. Big chestnut time. I do like me some Metroid when I get the chance to play it. I just don't play it as much. Like, I didn't grow up with it. Like, I didn't even play Metroid Prime until way later. But I loved what I have played.
Yeah, Metroid's one of those weird things that unfortunately isn't as profitable as some other games have been. So, like, it doesn't get as many, like, remakes and so forth. You know, there have been, I think, 12 or so Metroid games in total, and well past 150 to 200 Mario games.
Oh, yeah.
But it's, like, so well remembered by those that love it.
I think your audio for the game itself might be a little low.
1 second, I'm gonna check that, and I'm getting a phone call from my business partner.
Oh,
Business partner.
what's going on, Super Chief?
Oh, I am playing the beta of 2XKO right now.
2XKO.
It is the League of Legends branded. Yeah, get your fucking memes in chat. Fighting game.
Oh.
Yeah, it's built by some industry vets. And it's actually pretty neat. Oh man. But yeah, it's actually kind of fun, Andy.
Oh God! You know what, Storm Song? You know what you should get Super Chief to play one day with you on? The wannabe My Little Pony fighting game.
Oh, that's been discussed.
Them's fighting herds.
That has been discussed already.
I got an idea.
Yeah.
Super Chief, what franchise would you like to see a fighting game cover of?
Oh, dude, there's so many. I have to think about that actually, 'cause
I mean,
Kamen Rider, I think, deserves a better one. Kamen Rider has a 3D fighting game. Oh, if I wanted it to be like a high quality 2D fighting game, I would love One Piece. Like, they did such a good job. They have 3D fighters and stuff, but nothing like something on the at least the level of Dragon Ball Fighters.
Gotcha.
And probably made by Arc System Works. I think One Piece would make a, due to just sheer amount of just like stuff and the power system, I think it could make a really good fighting game.
I was gonna joke, like, I don't think they can make a good Blade Runner fighting game.
No, they can't. That's that. Not even in the same universe. You're right.
Yeah.
Not even the same. Like, it's not even. It's apples to oranges there. But yeah, no, it's pretty good. They added Blitzcrank and Vi to this build. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, coming at you live. All right, it's the Auto Man. It's Wolfman Jack, my man.
My face when we find out that the One Piece at the end was the joy and laughter of our friends. Then the fan base just rises up and kills the nearest living thing.
Right, pretty much. I mean, Oda has said already, he said many times that the One Piece is an actual physical object. It is not a conceptual thing. He's been like, stop.
It is not the friends we made along the way.
It is not.
Okay.
Man's been making that shit since he was 22.
Because I want parts of Tokyo to remain standing, you know, when it finishes.
Oh yeah. Dude,
Manga
it
riots
is.
in Japan are like soccer riots in Ireland, or
Ireland.
hockey riots in Canada, or raider riots. But I remember I saw a
Yeah.
comic where it was like the artist to his fans. He's like, "Do you guys want Luffy to find a One Piece?" And everybody's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you want one? Do you want the One Piece series to come to an end?" And they're like, "No."
It's been going on for so long, and it's funnily enough, the best-selling. It is the third best-selling comic book series of all time. The only two, yeah, it's only Batman and Superman that beat him, if I'm correct.
I would have thought Spider-Man would have been up there.
Spider-Man's a lot, but I think in sheer sales numbers.
Okay.
Because Batman and Superman have been around for a lot longer than Spider-Man has.
Oh yeah, so they have a head start.
Yeah. But then think about that. One Piece started in 1997.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. It started in 97.
What, One Piece?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were going to say Spider-Man. I was about to lose my shit.
that would have been a good debate. But
What's I
sadly,
mean? Spazer.
Spazer. Is it like a space laser? No, it just neuters your cat.
Oh.
Space Laser.
Did you know that lasers in space and lasers in atmosphere have to be maintained differently?
I did not. Thank you for the info. Oh, dude, I love the new characters. They're so. How far are you into Super Metroid, by the way?
This is pretty early.
You don't have the barrier suit yet?
Yeah, no, actually, I'm just about to get. We'll at least get through the first boss. Here's that one of my customers will want to come over later, so we'll probably finish up here in 5 minutes, what we can do. But at least we had that much.
Yeah, it's a little bit of time. It's a good time to hang out and chill with people you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was terrible. Oh no, that was on my bed.
What'd you do?
Use a move without making it safe. So almost. Yep, there goes a character.
I now have the high jump boots.
As that sounds, that is a legitimate sentence.
Burger King foot laser.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Ah, the old disappearing Cheerios mechanic.
Oh man.
Long list of hateful things. No creep. I say that with the tone of voice of Agamemnon in Troy. All the warlords of Greece loved by the gods I hate.
That's pretty good.
Metroid was absolutely inspired by Alien. The Miyamoto and the others have said as much. This includes the fact that Samus is a woman. There's an homage to director Ridley Scott, with the name of main villain, or not main villain, but whole concept of ancient alien engineers losing control of their devouring alien thingy. Lonely, isolated world of what seemed like old alien temples and the horrors of science gone unrestrained.
No chest bursters, though.
No, instead the Metroids just drain the life out of them. I think in part because Eager had some interesting ideas as to what the chessboard symbolized. That I don't think Miyamoto or the other Nintendo guys were all about that life.
Well, to be fair, Giger had a lot of interesting ideas about a lot of things.
Yes, such as the microphone for the band Korn. So, all I will say is that there's a lot of metaphors for the way the aliens kill and reproduce. Yeah. And we will not get into the deeper psychology of that on this channel, because, while it may not be a G-rated channel, this is A, normally Cookie's streaming slot, and B, ew.
Oh god, it's a miniature version of that guy. Road, or whatever his name is.
Fade. So earlier when you asked about Federation officers and such, so this is supposed to be Houston. I said he's
Oh, man.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like he has a problem. Ow, stop hitting my door eye! Look at all those Bowsers sleeping. Look, it's Crow the Toad.
Almost got
I
it.
launched my tonsil stones at you.
It basically, characters absolutely disgusting.
Behold my belly button missiles.
There we go.
Goodbye, you Godzilla reject.
But yeah, there's actually a lot of stuff that begins to... There's stuff then that Metroid ends up doing that Aliens, I think, in no way intentionally does later. So, like, Samus becoming half-bred with Metroid because of genetic fuckery and fusion. And Ripley because being resurrected with, like, the alien DNA made her part alien or some shit.
I thought we didn't talk about Alien Resurrection.
Well, yeah, but then again, many Metroid fans don't talk about Metroid Fusion. Here we are. I killed your dad.
How dare you do that before I can?
Yeah, we have the various.
Now, isn't Samus's power armor a little bit inspired by Boba Fett?
By what?
Isn't her power armor like a design a little bit inspired by Boba Fett?
Arguments have been made for that. I don't know if I've ever heard a confirmation of that. Although she is a bounty hunter, so I mean, that would make sense. Okay, what was it?
Imagine you're like an alien pirate thing, and you're watching the cameras, and suddenly a human bounty hunter in power armor runs into a room and just starts shooting at the walls and the ceilings and the floor.
Yep. Yeah, H.R. Giger was Mr. Ice the Bug.
Yeah.
He was quite the artist, a bit of a disturbed fellow.
Yes.
I mean, how many artists weren't disturbed in some way?
There's Disturbed, and then there's H.R. Giger.
There's you know. That was terrible. I'm sorry.
If you get the chance, Super Chief, look up. There's a guy that does these videos on YouTube, and it's the bad touch in the style of Disturbed.
Oh, is it that Vincent?
Yeah, that's a feller.
What? Yeah. Oh, yeah. 30-second songs. Like I've seen that dude for years. He's pretty good too. Pretty damn good.
Yep. There's the guy that he often does collabs with, who did Fireflies in the style of System of a Down.
Fireflies.
Would not believe your eyes. 10,000,000 fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep.
Fucking alien wearing those weird leg warmers that the 80s jazzercise ladies would wear.
Right, I think. This is one of those games where I memorize maps pretty easily, so I actually try not to play this game too often because I like still being able to rediscover things. Problem is, like, I've played Morrowind enough, for example, that there's no longer, like, things that I don't know about.
I'm that way with New Vegas, except I still don't know things about New Vegas. I just know enough that I'm like, damn, almost nothing surprises me when I boot it up.
So that's actually an interesting thing to point out, Ice the Bite, is yes, there is very much a similarity to Mega Man, and that's actually a trope in a lot of Japanese stuff. I don't know where it started, but there's an argument that it persisted because, in a lot of Japanese literature, like romanticism and so forth, the sword or the weapon the character is using is often, like, related to their soul or something. Versus, in a lot of Western stuff, you know, like, the gun is a revered thing, but it's not seen as part of, like, you. Whereas, like, so the myth of the cowboy doesn't involve the gun being part of the cowboy. Whereas the myth of the samurai does involve the samurai and the sword being...
Except in Trigun.
Well, yeah, but again, Trigun was written by a Japanese author.
Yeah, but you said cowboy.
Okay, so non-Japanese portrayals of American and or Australian cowboys. 1,000 dicks, Andrew. Eat them.
Blue Beetle.
What?
Blue Beetle.
Beetle?
The Blue Beetle?
Yeah, the Blue Beetle.
Not sure.
Why are you bringing the Blue Beetle into this? Why is he here?
The DC character, Blue Beetle.
Yeah. Which one? The OG one or the one, the Jaime Reyes?
Oh, the new one, the symbiote one.
Yeah, Jaime Reyes. I saw him on Batman
The
Breaking the
cool
Mold. I mean, I mean, he's a dude with a symbiotic beetle that's blue that has a gun arm. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a Mega Man. Like they're nodding to Mega Man, but I don't know when that version of Blue. Yeah, good God.
Well, and
That version of Blue Beetle
bear in
came
mind how
about.
much of American animation is now farmed out to Japan and Korea. Like,
Oh yeah.
there's a reason that our style is starting to turn into anime.
Oh
Or
yeah,
at least a lot of
that
it.
version of the Blue Beetle. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
at least
go-
a lot of it is.
It started a lot. I mean, there was at first it was intentional.
Yeah,
Like
like
you had like
Avatar.
Teen Titans and Avatar.
And what was that one? Totally Spies, was it?
No, that was French.
Oh.
Totally Spies was French. So was Code Lyoko.
There was this
Never watched
like
it.
It's a good show with weird designs.
yeah, I didn't like that show because of the weird designs, like the forehead monsters.
Yeah, they all have very large foreheads. But yeah, no, it was part of that. For those of you who know, they're probably closer to my age. When I was growing up, you had Toonami, you had Cartoon Network, but then you also had Mizumi. After a while, which was some of the French
like-
animated cartoons that that left the Fox box WB Kids. Go, Andy.
Oh no, I was gonna say I thought that was like the Disney or not Disney Nickelodeon's version of Tsunami.
No, Mizumi was a Cartoon Network thing. Miguzi, excuse me, Miguzi. And it was just like, you had an odd lineup. You had like Ben 10, Code Lyoko, but then you had things like you had One Piece on there, Robot Boy, Teen Titans and Totally Spies, Shaolin Showdown, like, and a bunch of others, including like Megas XLR, which is hilarious.
You know what's just
Man,
funny
there's like
is a lot of like manga art style was inspired by the Disney art style.
Oh yeah, it all goes back and forth and back and forth.
Oh my God, it's all cyclical. I can see it all. Oh God, nothing's original.
Also, don't forget that Batman the Animated Series, if you look in the credits to a lot of episodes, even those early ones, which are awesome and very Western style, they were outsourced to Korea and Japan.
Yep.
Yeah.
For the animation still. Like, even back in the early 90s.
Yeah, there was
anime too.
there's an animated series that comes up a lot from like me and Andy's time period, called Pirates of Darkwater, and apart from everything else that was kind of glorious and bizarre about that, it was an early example of them trying to farm out the animation to multiple studios at the same time, and it ended up not working financially. Which is weird because it would turn out to be the way they would do it a lot later. But at the time,
Interesting.
it just, without the internet and things like that, it just wasn't all that
Right. Right, like, you know. Nowadays, you can do it. You got it. Bomb jump your way up there.
Oh god, no, I do not have the timing to do the bomb jump. This is that moment where, like, even though Wacker and I are disagreed on my theoretical talent level for this game, that is the one where we'll both look at you and say, no.
Well, you know, to be fair, it's there's a lot I disagree with Wacker about and when people's talent levels. I think you're doing pretty good, Storm.
I think... Okay, so the next part is... YOLO.
Oh,
I guess you can't bounce off the wall yet.
No, I can.
yeah, he can't. There. Oh. Brother, that was close. And the wave beam.
Means I can go somewhere a little earlier than.
Dude, sequence breaking.
This is one of those, it's not necessarily a sequence break in the strongest sense of the term.
Right.
In that it is clear that this was an option intended by the people who made it. But the thing about Metroid games is, while they often didn't intend them, the developers actually were very pleased with the idea of sequence. As opposed to a lot of game developers that would poo-poo it.
Right. Well, and they built it in a way so that one with ingenuity, creativity, and a lot of grit could figure their way around things. And even if the game was designed to be played in an order, it wasn't strictly forced onto the player if they knew what they were doing. And I think that's brilliant.
Yep.
Darn sine waves. Missing shots. Quick, what's the derivative of sine?
Pants.
Ah, see, he gets it. This man gets it. I've been helping my buddy with his calculus homework, so just fucking, it's been on my mind all day.
I'm running at the speed of sound.
Oh, dude, Sonic Adventure 2 is the like, unfortunately, I was one of those kids that was far too obsessed with Sonic the Hedgehog for a little bit. And, that's over now. But, like, at the time, I was like, oh, go fast. It was so cool. And the music, now, the one thing I will defend, the music.
Also, I got the speedy boots.
Speed boots!
Go to the speed of Curly.
Do you need the speed boots to do the boost ball? No, you don't, because you can do that in like Norfair.
Yeah, well, okay, so you needed to do the boost ball. You don't need it to do the mothball.
Mothball, is that the one? Because I remember seeing in speedruns, it's the one where you run through the door, jump, and turn into a ball midair and run underneath the pillars coming down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, is that a mothball or the speedball?
That's the mothball. The speedball is... Or it might be mockball.
Mockball, that's it. Yes, that's it. That rung a bell. Remember I tried practicing it one day and I was like, nah, I'm not... This isn't my game. There was a point where I wanted to speedrun Super Mario Sunshine.
Why did your entire species become pirates? Have you seen our hands? We have nothing but claws. We can't dig or nothing.
Yeah. Just steal it from them. No,
How do we don't even know how we pilot our ships. We don't have fingers.
I like to think it works like in RoboCop when he sticks that spike into the database.
Or maybe they use their mouth. They just quickly swap all over the control console.
What if they like bio-merge with the navigation system?
Yeah.
Every time.
I mean, they are an upsettingly organic sort of technologist.
I believe that would work then. You have one guy that's merged with the ship.
Oh god, it's this thing.
Oh, hell yeah!
Crocomire!
Crocomire. Speaking of Metroid, Storm, do you think you'll give Metroid Prime 4 a shot when it comes
Probably.
out?
Maybe not on stream, but definitely.
In person.
Yeah.
You're like, of course it'd be in person. How do you play a game? In person. What am I saying?
Well, I bet there's actually like horrified people.
I mean, probably. You know, they do their remote play stuff. It's all janky. If I ever get a Switch 2, definitely, because it looks, from what, Ice the Bite Robert Cop is a good movie. Correct.
So this might be a good place for us to stop, because, we are a ways back. Well, thank you for coming today, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we were just sort of piddling around since Cookie was not able to come today, but will still be on, and we'll see all of you very soon.
Bye-bye, everybody. Have a
Take
great
care.
week.
There they go.